All right, this is me and one of my actors, Brandon, from A Christmas Nightmare. He's in my next fan film, a Nightmare on Elm Street fan film. We just went to see Scream 7. We just walked out of it.
It was really good the second time.
Yeah, yeah. You enjoyed the second viewing more than the first viewing?
Yeah, I got to see a lot of things more clear again this time.
All right, what was your favorite part of the movie without spoiling it?
All the street chasing at night, like in the city with all the curfew and everything, it's creepy.
Yeah. Like any Scream fan, go see this. I know it's getting a lot of hate online, but it's also getting a lot of love as well. It's my favorite after the original, which like when I first saw Scream 7, I didn't feel that way. But now it's in my top. It's definitely my top 3 favorites. And I didn't expect Scream 7 to be this great of a movie. Like I really wasn't expecting it to be this great. So the 8th time I've seen it. This is the 8th time I've seen it, and I finally got to see it with Brandon. So cool because I got to see it with so many friends and family. So this has been like the most exciting experience of a Scream film, and it's like an event since Scream 4, and it is officially now 15 years since Scream 4. It came out, it's midnight right now. It came out April 15th, 2011. So here we are 15 years, and I got to see Scream 7 15 years later after Scream 4. Got to see it with one of my subscribers who became one of my actors and now one of my best friends. So just an amazing experience seeing this. And wow, Scream 4, 15 years. How do you feel about that, Brandon?
It doesn't feel like 15 years.
Right? That was so quick.
It was really good though. I really enjoyed it. It's like, because it's 1, 3, 4, and then 7. So
Yes.
4's up there, 7's up there. My top 4.
Yeah. For me, it's 1, 7, 1, 7, 4, 2, 6, 5, 3. That's how I rank them. But Scream 4, I mean, that was like my favorite sequel forever until this movie. I mean, sometimes I went back and forth with the movies, but yeah, it's just so great. Yeah, that's Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. I just saw that too last week. That was really great. You saw that?
Yep, I did.
Yeah. With the directors of Scream 5 and 6. It was pretty cool. Yeah, what was amazing about Scream 4, I think, is it had the best killer reveal, best killer motive
Absolutely.
of the whole series.
Shocking.
Yeah, like Jill, like how did you react when you first saw it?
I was realizing now it was way ahead of its time. You know,
It was ahead of its time.
at the time I didn't really understand technology still because social media was still new at that.
It was like it wasn't like now like Scream 4 would be
It'd be perfect.
it'd be perfect. Like it was so ahead of its time. Jill's motive, and like see Emma Roberts in that kind of role, because like she never played a villain
No,
before.
not that type.
No. So that was really great, and it was the first time I got to see a Scream movie in the theater. Was it? Did you?
No, I saw it at home.
Saw it at home? Okay. Yeah, it was amazing. The only thing I complained about was the cinematography of the movie. I know Wes Craven was trying to go for that remake, the Vaseline look,
The Vaseline filter.
which thankfully the digital 4K of it now, like they've cut back on it. It looks so much better, and like the Steelbook 4K, I'm getting that. It's like the movie looks way better now than it did. It still has that filter, but it looks way better. And when I first saw it in the theater, I thought there was something wrong with the projection.
Yeah, I thought there was something wrong with the DVD.
I was like, why is everything so dark? Like, why can't I see anything?
Like clean your glasses.
But like, other than that, it was the most amazing experience seeing a Scream movie, aside from Scream 7. Like, Scream 7 is the closest that it's come to the experience of Scream 4. It's that first viewing, seeing it for a Scream movie for the first time, walking in, and it was that 4 poster, like with Sydney, like the like they did with Scream 7, like poster thing.
With all of them on there and everything.
No, it's just like it had the 4 in the eye and like the.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh my God, Scream! Like that felt so nostalgic when I walked in. I had so many chills. I'm like, oh my God,
Pretty like nostalgia.
and there was so much hype and anticipation for it. So it was just, it paid off. I saw it with my sister Cassidy. I saw it with my mom. I saw it with my friends and her friends. So it was just absolutely an amazing experience seeing it. I just can't believe it's 15 years. I was in ninth grade. Where were you?
I was 10 years old.
10 years old?
So maybe like 5th grade, 6th grade.
5th grade, 6th grade. Okay. Yeah, like it's that long ago. Like that long ago, 15 years. And I remember watching Scream 4 is probably my most watched Scream film.
Yeah, same.
Like when it came out, especially when I got it on Blu-ray back when it came out, I would watch it all the time. It was like I was obsessed. I could not stop watching it, like because it was Scream was back, Ghostface was back.
Yeah, after 11 years.
Yeah, and then we were all expecting a Scream 5. We never got it.
For another
11 years. I thought that they were actually going to do a Scream 5, and they were going to bring Kirby back, and Kirby was going to be the main character, and that they were going to like have Kirby in college and go like a Scream 2
have her be
tribute.
Like the main character.
Yeah, and I thought Sydney would be in it like in a supporting role, bigger than Scream 5. So like I was anticipating Scream 5 for so long, and so many fans were. Why they didn't make a Scream 5 when Scream 4 came out is because it's the least financially successful of all the movies, which really surprised me how bad it did. Now also like our economy at the time in 2011 was really bad. That was like a big factor. But yeah, because if you look at the box office of the first 3 movies, they grossed to like 160 million, and for the 90s, like for 2000, that's a big deal. And in 2011, it grossed like 97 million.
Yeah.
Like and so the Weinsteins, thank you.
They put a big axe.
Yeah, they're like, we're not going to do 5. And then Kevin Williamson offered the Weinsteins his stories for 5 and 6 that he wrote.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't take them. And that's when they went ahead and did the show, which I do love the show.
In its own.
Yeah. But it would have been great if Wes Craven he would have been able to direct one more Scream film after 4. That would have been really great. And you always wonder like what they would have done.
I feel like the TV show is Wes Craven had not passed away in 2015. I feel like we may have gotten something for 2020.
I think so.
At least
I think
one
so.
film, at least.
Yeah.
But because of his death, it's sad that he didn't even get to really probably watch any of the TV show very much.
No.
He got tributed to it, but
yeah, it was really sad.
Him dying really put a big X on this franchise.
It did for a long time. It was like, where are they going to go with Scream after this?
No one else could do what he was doing. But
No. So it was absolutely amazing that when like Paramount, Spyglass, they took over Scream, and Scream 5 was coming out. I'm like, what are they going to do? Now, when I first saw Scream 5, I had sort of mixed feelings about it, and the movie kind of made me angry a little bit. Scream 6 I enjoyed more. 5 grew on me like when it came out on like digital and Blu-ray. I watched it more, but after seeing Scream 7, especially now 8 times, I feel different about 5 and 6. I still like 5 and 6. I just don't love them. I like loved Scream 6 insanely when it first came out, insanely. But now I look at it much differently because like the killer mode reveals and the whole family. Like I just no. That ruined the movie for me. Was that it's like a 3 family member. It's not even necessarily a family of ghost faces. It was just their motive is what was the problem. Been there, done that. Like they already did that with Scream 2. With Miss Loomis, and they did it perfectly in Scream 2.
They advertised Scream 6 to be something different.
Mine is just good old-fashioned revenge. You killed my son, and now I kill you, and I can't think of anything more rational.
Scream 6 couldn't beat that, so Scream 7 felt like the Halloween H2O of the series, and it really is like our Halloween H2O. Like me and Brandon, we come from the 90s, 2000s, not from the 70s, like Halloween era. So Scream is kind of our Halloween, you know, and I'd say The Strangers as well, the original Strangers.
It was really creepy.
You know, Saw and certain movies, but Scream, I mean, it's definitely like our Halloween, and this felt like the H2O of all the Scream films. The music that they brought back, all the original music from the first three movies, and Sydney, like her being the focus of the story, and like it just felt like everything came full circle. Like if they wouldn't make any more Scream movies after this, I'd be okay with that. If this was the last one, I'd be all right with it, because
I would be too.
it felt with so much closure to like everything, like especially that it's the kind of ending that you could continue the story. It wasn't
In a
like
few years or something.
yeah. So I was absolutely just blown away by it. But Scream 4, that experience. I remember doing a bunch of fan videos on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you remember those.
Wow.
There was the get under the bed scene reenactment. Get under the bed, and then stabbing my friend. The opening of Scream 4, the stab 7 opening.
Recreational.
Yeah, that was so much fun, like making those videos back then, and like generating the Scream hype. And then I did so many reaction videos to the Scream movies, to Scream 4, to all the trailers when it came out, like the TV spots. Do you remember those, Brandon?
I do remember a lot of them. Like, there's one specific I'm trying to think of. It's been a bit. Let's say New Rules or something on it.
Yeah.
Like Red New Rules, and you could see like the sharp ghost face mask.
New Decade, New Rules.
Yeah, the New Decade, New Rules one. I remember that one because that was shown on like MTV at the time or something like that. They were advertising it every day, and then I remember the MTV Awards or something, and Wes Craven and all.
The
that.
Scream Awards. That was so exciting when that
Got on
trailer
stage,
dropped.
Showed the trailer, and there's some clips in the Scream trailer I wish were shown in the movie, like Jill calling the cops.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that were cut from the film that really worked, and it just was. There were a lot of scenes that were. I mean, I think what I was the most, the two things I most did not like about Scream 4 that they took out was the original opening, the alternate opening. Have you seen the alternate opening?
Yeah, you're not real.
Yeah, and that ghost face just appears and just starts stabbing Jenny, and it's like so intense. Like that to me was more simple and more effective than what they did with the reshoot.
And it was like there was I don't think a phone call during that one, was there?
No, but like I enjoyed.
It was very spooky because she opens the door, he's not there. She closes it, he's there, and it's kind of like you don't see him step close to Jenny at all.
Yeah.
Until the camera turns around and she's like right there.
It was brilliantly done, and it's really too bad that it was people at the test screening that didn't like it, and so that's why they changed it. Also, the scene with Dewey when he mentions Tatum. When after Olivia's killed, and he's like, Tatum, my sister. Why did they cut that out? Like you're going back to Woodsboro.
It's too much.
You know, he's the sheriff of Woodsboro, and he doesn't mention Tatum at all.
It took them
like,
until Scream 5.
It took him till Scream 5. Like that really surprises me.
I mean, they talked about it in Scream 3 a little bit, but it was Roman taunting.
I mean, that's part of the OG trilogy. You know, like 4, since the series was coming back 10 years later, it needed to talk about it again and show that Dewey, you know, that the loss of Tatum still affected him. He was still traumatized by it and impacted by it. So I think they could have done more with that, but it's an amazing movie. This many years later, I'm gonna watch it again. I can't wait to get the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook. I'm also getting it on VHS. They're putting on VHS too, the new transfer. So yeah, aside from Scream 7 and the original, like Scream 4, like that'll always have a big place in my heart. Always. It was such an exciting time. I mean, especially as a millennial, I was in 9th grade, and that was the only experience I had like growing up of a Scream movie in the theater until Scream 5. But I was like 25 by then, so so at 15 it was like, oh my god. So do you have a favorite scene of Scream 4?
Scream 4. I love the scene where Rebecca gets killed is very suspenseful. I would have kept on going running. I wouldn't have gotten in my car, especially. Well, I would have gotten out probably and took off. I would not have stopped. But her getting thrown off of the roof, a lot of people think she's dead already.
Yeah.
She's screaming as she's falling off that roof.
Yeah.
She dies on impact. So I
That was
love that
done really well.
Don't know that. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't see anybody else in the crowd scream at that time until
Mhm.
everyone looks up, and she's already screaming at that point. And
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Yeah.
And Dewey gets up on top to check a pulse. Like, is there gonna be a pulse?
Yeah. Something also that they cut out from that movie, which is wowing, is when Gail figured it out. She's like, "Wait, she was stabbed in the shoulder. How did she know I was too?" And there's an alternate version of that scene when Dewey realizes it instead of Gail when he's talking to her, and he's like, "It's Jill." I think they should have kept that because Dewey's the sheriff, and he should have like had a smart moment.
Being a police officer.
Yeah, he should have had that moment. Like he figured it out himself.
It
That
took
would have
his
been
wife.
so cool.
It took his wife.
I know, like,
He kept
come on.
cutting off the whole movie to like be involved.
Yeah.
It's all over the internet, Dewey.
It's all over the internet. It is.
Yes, and the whole world knows
Knows about it before
me.
me. I wrote the book on this.
I saw these things 3 times.
Yep. And Jessica apparently is in the book
I heard
scene,
that.
the
She
book
was in the
tour scene.
background. People keep saying it's this one blonde woman in there, but the woman looks older than what Jessica.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I don't know who it is really in that scene. I think I have to just rewatch that part. But I mean that's cool. But and then especially the song "Something to Die For." I listen to that song all the time
I do.
when that came out.
Yeah, I do have that.
When something's right, something's worth to die for. I want to hear you say, you give me something to die for. Like, oh, that takes me back. And it was Wes Craven's last movie he directed. It was his last movie he directed. Like that was it was the first movie I got to see of Wes Craven that he directed on the big screen, and his last. But I'm really honored I got to see his one of his movies on the big screen, and I'll never forget that experience. And seeing it with Cassidy, and seeing it with my mom, and seeing it with Nick, R.I.P., one of my old friends and one of my actors from my movies. It just was such an experience I'll never forget. So happy 15 years of Scream 4. It's absolutely incredible, and I will always celebrate this movie like every 20, 25, 30 years. I mean, it's one of the best of the series, and it really it's grown on people. A lot of people that trashed on it when it came out. It was a lot of how people were trashing on Scream 7.
Yeah, that is true.
Because I think Scream 7's ahead of its time with AI. With the AI technology stuff, the deepfake stuff, I think that's still it's still new.
People hate that AI.
Yeah. I think Scream 7 is ahead of its time like Scream 4 was. People look at Scream 7 differently, like they looked at Scream 4 differently. So, yeah, happy 15 years of Scream 4.
Happy 15.
Happy 15 years of Scream 4. And this would be 30 years of the original Scream as well. You know, it's December of this year, but yeah, 30 years. So celebrating Scream. It's a great time to be a Scream fan, in my opinion. And unless you hated Scream 7. And you know, it is what it is. I love it. And yeah, happy 15 years of Scream 4. RBR Short 13 signing out.